Welcome to SVR IAS Online Academy. Our website is commandindia.com. In this Target IAS 2016 batch sample video lecture, we will explain you about malaria and how to approach the topic of malaria for the 2016 civil service examination. This topic is very important for 2016 exam because recently Nobel Prize for Medicine 2015 went to a scientist who discovered artemisinin. It's an effective therapy against malaria. The one news. And second news is that RTS, yes, it is a vaccine under development which shows effective against malaria. And malaria is one of the, or you can say, the largest parasitic killer in the world. Largest parasitic killer in the world. So in this background, you should prepare very well on the topic of malaria. Here we will briefly explain you how to approach the topic of malaria. You should learn about Plasmodium, which has 5 species which can cause malaria in human beings. And also you should thoroughly study about the Anopheles, especially the female Anopheles, which transmits the malarial parasite. And you have to compare about Culex mosquito, Anopheles mosquito, and Aedes aegypti mosquito. What are the important diseases caused by these 3 mosquitoes? When they bite, one mosquito bites during the daytime, one during the dawn and dusk period, one bites during the night time. So each and every point is important. And you should also know about the geographical distribution of the malaria. Malaria is not distributed worldwide equally. Equator and tropical regions are most commonly affected, and polar and subtropical regions are least affected. What is the reason for it? You should prepare well on this question. Then, what about India's case? There are 4 phases in the elimination of malaria in a particular country. Control phase, pre-elimination phase, elimination phase, and the 4th one is monitoring phase. India is in the first stage, that is control phase. And also we explained in our paid video about all the 4 stages. And vaccine development. Why is it difficult to develop a vaccine against malaria? What about RTS-S vaccine? What about this present stage of development? What is artemisinin? Everything we explained in our paid video lecture. In this image, if you see, the red shadow regions are areas where malarial incidence is very high. And this is the equator region and this is tropical region. What about polar and subtropical regions? Polar and subtropical regions are least affected by malarial incidents. Why malaria mainly occurs in equator and tropical regions? Because Plasmodium species and Anopheles mosquito requires higher temperature and higher humidity so that transmission occurs easily. But in the polar region and subtropical regions, the temperature is low so that the transmission of malaria is least. But climate change is changing this phenomenon. Because of the climate change, temperature in the subtropical and polar region is increasing. Because of the climate change, glaciers in the Arctic and Antarctic region is melting. For example, Canada, USA and Sweden and other European countries started experiencing the malarial cases. It's an example for the impact of climate change on the health. Other points we explained in our paid video lecture. If you want to join our Target IAS 2016 batch, visit our website called commandindia.com or contact us via WhatsApp, and our WhatsApp number is 809-809-9922. All the best for your 2016 exam preparation.